But in the meanwhile, we can penetrate the facts. The man imprisoned need not be behind bars. We are imprisoned by the things that we do. All right, we can break them. Break anything in this world. A man can be imprisoned by gluttony. He can break it if he knows what he wants. Maybe he doesn't really want to give it up. If he wants to give it up, let him create within his mind's eye a scene, a simple scene that if he had given it up, a friend or some relative would know. And he doesn't brag about it. They simply know. And it's a normal discussion that he has no longing for it anymore. He has no desire for it. Didn't take any drugs for it. Didn't do anything to beat it. It just simply, it wasn't there. Like certain taste that we have in this world, all of a sudden, you've had it, you've saturated yourself with it, and you don't want it anymore. All things are acquired. Today I like, for instance, a thing called an oyster. Love them, especially those lovely Eastern oysters. But the first time I had an oyster, I thought I'd die. I was a small boy, I must have been about 9 or 10. And I went down to, it was then called the Virgin Islands, owned by Denmark. They're now our islands, St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix. And my mother said to me, now Neville, you know you're going to a strange place and they speak Danska. You don't understand the language, but you'll get by. But you're going to a boarding house, and there'll be maybe 20 or 25 boarding. You'll all sit at one big table together. Now you're a boy, and you do not know their habits, so watch what the lady does. And whatever she does, you do it. And I sat down at the table, and then here was this plate of oysters. I'd never seen an oyster in my life before. And then all the little things before it. But I saw this lady take a little fork from the side, so I picked up my fork. And then she took little horseradish, she took something else, then she took a little Tabasco, did all these things to it. Then she stuck it into this oyster and dipped it into all that she had done. She closed her eyes and she ate as though you had honey in your mouth. I expected the same thing, so I did the same thing. And when I got that thing in my mouth, Lord, it wouldn't go down. I couldn't bring it up. I'm not supposed to bring it up. Mother told me that. And so here it stuck. But the funny part about it, I not only had that one, I looked down to find there were 5 others. And they had to go down. Well, that was my introduction to oysters. But now today I love them. I acquired the taste of oysters. The first time I had a drink, well, I can't tell anyone that it was something like honey to me. But I acquired the taste, and today I thoroughly enjoy a drink. I try not to go beyond a certain point, because I want to keep my faculty alive. But I enjoy a drink. I have tried and tried and tried to acquire a taste for smoking, and I can't. Therefore I gave that up when I tried it for about 6 months. I couldn't do it. I was then only 21 or 22, and I couldn't seem to enjoy a cigarette or a cigar or anything. It made me sick. So I gave it up. Never acquired it. But all the other things we have acquired. You don't come into the world with these tastes. You acquire these tastes. You can acquire the taste of living in comfort. You can acquire the taste of living as a gentleman, as a lady. Acquire the taste. You want to actually live like a lady, live like a gentleman, with no pressure to pay the rent, no pressure to do these things. All right. Assume that you are that lady, you are that gentleman. Penetrate the facts. The facts tell you that you're not. You don't have it. Penetrate the facts and live in the state as though you had it. And may I tell you from experience, you'll have it. You will actually have it. Don't ask me how. The ways and means are contained within the state that you enter. So you enter a state, and it contains all that is necessary to externalize that state. So pick out your state, a lovely state, and go right into that state and dwell in it. I call that occupying the state and thinking from it instead of thinking of it. Just as you now think from your present state with all the facts around you to anchor you into it, get into another state all in your imagination, and the facts will appear to anchor you into that state. And the day you tire of it, you can get out of it and go into another state.